Hi everybody, how's it going? My name's Joe. Welcome back to SNES's Life. It is Easter Sunday, and I'm going to be playing a game. We're going to be playing Nigel Mansell's World Championship Racing, Formula One simulation racing game. I have yet to play one of these that was worth it. In fact, other than Top Gear and Mario Kart, I don't think we've played a single racing game on the show that was any good. Like every other one, no, I take it back. I remember Joey and I enjoyed the hell out of Super Off-Road. So you're going to go seasons into ages, back into seasons for the Oracle games? I have no idea, Rob. Why don't you type me a message in Discord and tell me what the... I know the two games kind of go together, but I don't know exactly how you're supposed to do everything. Like, yeah, anyway. Nigel Mansell's Racing, that's what we're talking about right here. Yeah, Formula One racing. I don't know. There's a picture on the cover. It's a Formula One car. Apparently sponsored by Canon. So there's that. It's cool looking. I like Formula One in so much as it's more interesting than NASCAR. I mean, not by a lot, but I guess it is. Look at the back of the box. What we got? 5 screenshots. How special. I like the one on the left. Which clearly shows the pit crew in there. On the right, we got everything else. You got your, looks like probably track selection as a wheel around the globe. You got your track, your garage with your different options on your car. And then on the right, we got you at the starting line. So pretty basic. You're in control. Can you win? Look, yeah, I'm going to say I wouldn't have rented this as a kid. I probably would have looked at it, but... Racing games I didn't have much interest in as a kid, and I don't have much interest in now as an adult. Unless I assume at some point we're going to run across one that doesn't suck. Surely this can't be as bad as like Cyberspin and the other ones that we've played there. We do have a manual, which is nice. You get 4 pages of Nigel Mansell's basically little biography here. Explanation on how to start the game, play the game, select screen, race the circuit. You get a lot of screenshots in here, no artwork, which is what I always like. But it does explain everything, especially right here. You know, it explains your tires, your airfoil, your gear ratio, stuff that's important. Luckily, the game generally defaults to it for you. This explains your HUD, of course. Circuit, lap time, best laps. Explains if you're going to do a full season race. I might try it. We'll see. We'll do a couple qualifiers on simple tracks first and see how that goes. Of course, you got to put in your name and everything else, and you got to do practice laps and things. There's a password save system, so you can continue. Otherwise, it's pretty bog standard looking for a racing game. And yeah, we'll get to that. So we'll start her up and we'll put me behind the wheel. Anyway, Rob. Yeah, I knew the games went together. I'm not sure exactly. I know if you link them together, you can like trade rings and things between Game Boys. And I think I recall someone at some point telling me, like, if you opened a save file, or if you, like, started a new game after having beat one of them when they're linked or something different would happen. I don't remember now. Well, it's got good menu music anyway. Look at that. That is the most basic freaking control ever. Excel, brake, gear up, gear down. Nothing wrong with simple, I guess. Look, I'm not Dave Mansell. I'm SNES. Normally I'd put in Bad Joe, but that's a lot of typing. Put in retro. Alright, well I'll be sure to look at it, trust me. Because yeah, I know they go together, I just don't really know how and exactly what it does. Difficulty level. Arcade simulation. We're going to go arcade. I would like miles per hour, even though that doesn't really matter terribly much here. Driving practice. You can get advice from Dave Mansell, or Nigel Mansell. I'm curious. Let's, trying. The dogs are freaking out. Oh, here's a nice, easy track. Italy. Sunny. Dogs are losing their minds. It's asking me to race. I put on freaking... Alright. I asked for... Oh, there we go. Advice. Monza, Italy. This is much for the fanaticism of the spectators as for the race. The Italian Grand Prix is a very special occasion. And this is still one of the fastest circuits. Be prepared for some very fast racing. That's it? That's your advice? That seems like extremely poor advice. I expected more. Oh, I get other cars immediately, though. And it's already committed the cardinal sin of not having music in the game itself. Only on the menus. Which is awful. Why would you do that? Whoa! Alright, we're gonna bounce a lot, apparently. Shit. Oh, graphics aren't bad looking, though. I don't think I'm actually racing against somebody. I think that guy's like the Ghost Lap car or something. Like a trainer. So you don't take damage and you don't take gas in this game. But you do wear your tires, and that's what the pits are for. And it says generally you'll have to change your tires once during a race, and all the computers will pit at least once during a race. And I guess that's the important part of the simulation for this game. Wow, you got an 85% on cornering. I thought I did worse than that, frankly. Considering how off the track I was. Alright, well, let's do an actual race here. I think that was a nice track, simple, easy. We got sun. 5 laps, Jesus, that's a long race. And we'll just go with the defaults. I have to do a qualifier. I could go straight into race, but I think that starts me at the back end. I think a qualifier lap will be good practice, plus it might get me further up in the thing. I doubt it. We'll see. God, I hate when games don't have music in them, though. Especially something like this. Like, give me some banger music to get me, like, into it. Like, F-Zero, even though I wasn't a huge fan of F-Zero, at least it had music the whole damn time. Get back on the track, brother. That was kind of cool. When I went through the tunnel super fast, it did kind of have a like a stereo sort of, you know, zoom, like it sounded like I went through a tunnel. I also like that as a Formula 1 car, it doesn't sound so much like an engine as it does like a jet. Hey, look, I qualified last. Shit. Something tells me I'm not going to do very well, but you never know. Maybe I'll get lucky. Or I'll just bounce off a lot of cars, would be my better guess of what's going to occur here. Yep. I'm not in last still. I'm in 11th. Get out of my way. God, everybody else is way the hell ahead of us. Where's my rearview mirror so I can make people hit me in the back? Get on the track. Oh, you bastard. I actually caught somebody, and they won't get out of my damn way. Move. You son of a... Well, once you hit a pole, it kind of bounces you. It's a little hard to stabilize again afterward. Not impossible, just difficult. It'd be nice if I could stop hitting posts. Well, I'm definitely not going to make a first place. I'd like to get in like the bottom half. I'm not sure that's going to occur either, frankly. I guess I'd be happy if I could just catch up with 7th place and pass him. Oh my god. Stop hitting the flagpoles. I can't tell how you're supposed to judge where your tires are at. There should be like a meter that says, like, you know, your tires are at 50% or 10% or whatever. Oh, you son of a... That's right. Get out of the way. Look at that. I made it to 6th. Son of a gun. I'm going to hit the pit on this lap, though. Even the game's like, dude, you need to pit. Some decent little animation there. Lost me my 6th place that I was in, though. Which I guess that's not too bad. It said in the manual, too, that your pit stops are always going to be between 5 to 9 seconds, and it's just random. I guess to simulate that, you know, maybe sometimes they'll get you in faster or out faster, however you want to say it. which is cool. Bouncing off walls still. Look at that, I made it to 5th. I did way better than I thought I would. McLaren. Yeah, so I earned points at least. 2, I wasn't... Yeah, 1st through 6th apparently are point earners. But I didn't do well, that's a fact. God, and that was a pretty easy track, frankly. Some of these look awful. Super duper tight turns. This track looks less friendly now than it did on the outward map. Wow. 2nd place qualifying lap. That's nice. I wonder with that, starting me in 2nd position, if I'll just actually be able to like do well. Ooh. What a thought. Whoa, look at them all. Bam, from 2nd to 8th. Rude. Get out of the way. hard to learn that brake manipulation. I imagine as a kid, well, as a kid you probably wouldn't have gotten this game because you wouldn't have cared about racing enough. But I assume as like a teenager to an adult maybe, you'd have gotten this game, you'd have put a lot of hours into learning the tracks and getting good at it. Something that there's no way I'm going to achieve in a single night. But other than the lack of a soundtrack, it really doesn't play badly. And the game looks fine. Oh shit, tree. Oh, come on. I shouldn't have hit that post, you bastard. Rude. It's disgruntling bouncing off of flags like that. Also bouncing off of other cars. Not quite as annoying, but annoying. That last turn right there is a real kicker. There's like a whole pile of cars in front of me. If I could just get to them. Ah, shit. Fourth place, come on. I even tried letting off the accelerator on that one. Did not help. I guess at least the game does exude a good sense of speed. Like it feels like your dude is going fast. Ain't no doubt about that. Some racing games don't feel fast. And if it doesn't give you a sense of speed, then it doesn't really feel like much of a racing game. You thud, womo. You're not wrong, Rob. You're not wrong. Again, I get that, you know, dudes driving F1 cars don't have radios in there. Well, not in the sense of like musical radios, but you should not make a racing game without music. It's just like every other sports game I've played. It's like you need music. Like music is necessary to a game to make it not suck. And I don't think this game sucks. It's not nearly as bad as Cyberspin or I think it was Formula Grand Prix was the other one I played that I think I seriously quit after about half an hour because I was like, this sucks. It's awful and it's boring. Like this is nowhere near that level of bad. But it's just, it's racing. It's not that interesting. And while it does look decent, it's not nearly good looking enough to make me be like, I would want to play this again. This is officially my favorite track, though. God God, I still got another lap. Look at that. That's the third place dude. Or that was the fourth place dude. Not really sure. I'm in third place now, so I guess that was fourth. Which that means first and second are way the hell up there on the mini-map. Like there. I don't know how you can catch them. I suppose I could. Possibly, but boy. Yeah, I took that turn pretty well, actually. This last one's the one that always screws me up, though. Ooh, oh, ooh. Did we just lap like the last place dudes? Shit, that means first and second are way ahead of me. Wow. Third place is pretty good, though. Like all things considered. God, such a points drop off after first, though. 4-point difference? It seems rude. I got a podium. Nice. Makes me feel good about myself. Wow. I think we've seen about everything this game has to offer, unfortunately. It's racing. It's not that interesting. That looks like an awful track. That looks like a nice fast one, huh? Beep, 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 boo. You know, all the things I can't fathom actually going 200 miles per hour. Like, I think I've gotten, in my teenage years, I think I got my old Honda up to like 105 once on the interstate, which was insane, and it was ignorant. And I would never do that again. Plus, it was a piece of garbage car. Like, I thought the car was going to shake itself apart going that fast, actually. But 200 miles an hour seems insane. Hey, look at that. I qualified second again. I must be getting a little better. I just noticed too, you can't actually see the other cars in your little rear view mirrors, but the mirrors are so tiny. Like, it needs a better rear view system than that. Like, I get that that's, you know, on a real race car, like that's as big as you're gonna get, but like for a video game, I don't think that little mirror is that necessary for immersion to be like, I feel like I'm racing. Get out of the way, you bastard. Shit. I was really trying not to bounce off anything there. God, look at first place on the mini-map. He's already in that first turn. Everybody else is way behind him. Dude's hauling balls. Aww. Wouldn't racing simulation games be better if when you hit things your car just like exploded into pieces? I mean, they'd be a hell of a lot harder, but it'd be more entertaining to watch. And if there was like a little cinematic that showed your car basically exploding into chunks. You know what I want? I want a racing game that's basically Demolition Derby for the PlayStation 1. That's what I want. I want to see pieces fly off my car as you slowly like fall apart. Also, look at my mini-map. First place is the guy up there on like the far right. Like way, like seriously a whole half a track ahead of us. Like you're never going to catch that dude. I'll probably never catch anybody else in this race either. I see someone else popped in the chat. Vroom vroom. Hey, monkey. How the hell you doing? Oh, Lord. What we got? Kaboom. Yeah. Kaboom indeed. I run into a lot of things. Braking in a racing game is difficult, and learning a good way to do it, or getting good at it is, well, it's difficult. The best I've done so far is a third place. I was pretty satisfied with that. And of course, I'm hand-picking the easiest tracks, or at least what looks like the easiest tracks. Ah, shit. Bouncing off of stupid road signs does not assist me in that fashion, though. Whoa, did I just go with first place? I bet the other guy pitted. He did a pit stop. Wow. I'm not going to keep first place, I guarantee you that. Because I'm going to have to pit on this lap, probably. I might be able to make one more lap, but... yeah, there's the pit. I'm going to try and make this lap, too. And then pit. Amazing. Never thought I'd manage to get in first place. Now I'm all concentrated. Be like, I gotta do it. Come on, baby. I've got a pit. Where's that pit? Yeah. Like even the game's like, dude. Come on, come on. Slap new tires on, let's go. Get me going. Come on, get us on. Look at that, still in first. Holy sh. I thought for sure I'd lose first while I was in the pits. Not bad. Not gonna be around for long today. I got some tasks at work. That was slower than real pit crews. Yeah, the manual says that the pit crews, when you take a pit, will take between 5 to 9 seconds. And it's random, RNG, I guess, when you go in, so that it feels more like, well, maybe it's not perfect, I don't know. It's whatever. It works out fine, though. Well, if you're not going to be here through the end of it, I appreciate you stopping in, Monkey. I'm going to give this a thumbs down, frankly, because it's boring. But the graphics are solid, and the sound design isn't bad. The gameplay's okay. It could be better. It's racing. The braking's a little difficult to get the hang of, but obviously I think I am getting the hang of it. It just takes a while. This is my third race. And it's a racing simulation game. Like, if you can do the season and earn points and everything, and I'm just doing individual races because I don't want to play a season of it. Pain in the ass. There's a bunch of options you can adjust in the garage, which I'm also not really playing with. I'm just running defaults, whatever it tells me to run. I'm just not that into racing, frankly. Even the only racing games that we've ever rated thumbs up was Super Off-Road, Super Mario Kart, and Top Gear. And Top Gear had a baller soundtrack. And that's what pretty much every other racing game has missed, is no soundtracks. It's a real failure on their parts. First place! Woo! Holy shit. Look at that, SNES! Place 1, baby! Oh, you're right. We did thumbs up Rock and Roll Racing, because Rock and Roll Racing is awesome. The winner is me. Me is the winner. Woo! Look at me! I win! Jesus. It really is. Yes, it is. Yeah, Rock and Roll Racing is the best one so far. By the way, I don't know if any of you guys have looked at any of the YouTube videos. The videos for Rock and Roll Racing got muted by YouTube for the songs, basically. Or not muted. Maybe muted. Shit. I don't remember. They got flagged somehow on YouTube. They're still up. I think it took them out of my ability to monetize, which I've never made a single cent off YouTube anyway, because I don't have that many damn subscribers. But it did make me laugh because it did get caught. Yeah, demonetized. That's what I'm thinking of. Alright, have a good one, Monkey. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate seeing you as always. Faithful companion, you and Rob, always there for me. 9:40. We'll figure it out and do one more race. Let's do South Africa. You know what? I take that back. Let's I don't know what determines Oh, that's cloudy. I want to try and get a race with rain and see if there's actually like a rain effect. And we'll just select tracks until one of them says rain weather. Does it rain a lot in Canada? Not enough. Is there a Britain one on there? UK? Rain's there all the time, right? There we go. England. Rain? Yeah, alright, rain. This track looks like it's going to suck, but we're going to try it out to see if there's a rain effect. I want it to be dark and cloudy and raining. It does. It has a rain effect. Awesome. Not much of a rain effect, but it is there. Oh, now it's gone. I wonder if it only like shows it at the starting line or when you're stopped, maybe. I'm gonna stop. It's gone. Well, that's poop. I like the blimp in the background, though. That's a nice touch. It disappointed me. Took away the rain effect. Oh, there it is again. Apparently it's only partly rainy. Oh, and it's raining more now. Alright, that's kind of cool. I can appreciate the addition of rain. At least they took the effort to be like, yeah, let's put actual water in the screen. It's not a lot, but it's something. Way off base. And way off base again. Sliding all over the place. By the way, I find racing games boring, but if you guys like board games, look one up called Formula D, because that is Formula Racing board game, and it is a superb game. Very fun, very tactical. I like board games. Jesus. I don't know if it's the wet tires or if it's the rain, but it is. I'm sliding off of this track out into the grass a lot. Well, you know what? I know I'm going to be quitting this 10 minutes early, but I think I'm done. I think we've seen what the game has to offer, and I can just final this bad boy. Graphically speaking, actually, I think it looks pretty decent. It's one of the better looking racing games so far as the ones I haven't liked. Like nice use of colors. The little animations are good. The cutscene with the pit crew looks good. The sound, the music in the menus is great. The sound design is fine. They didn't put music in the races, which cardinal sin of mine doing that. I need music, something to make me interested whilst I race. The sound of an engine and thunking as I hit things just isn't going to cut it. And then gameplay's alright. Braking's a little hard to get used to. It is a simulation game, though. I mean, I assume braking would be pretty difficult when you're going 200 miles an hour into those turns. So it's hard to nitpick that for it. In the end, it is a thumbs down. I don't see this game holding interest. Like, racing games are boring if they're not arcade-style racers, you know? You need other cars, you need soundtracks, you need something to do, something to look forward to while you're playing, and engine noise is just not enough. So it's an okay game, but it's not something I would seek out, look up, suggest you play, suggest you find. It's average at best. I will give it this. Of the Formula One racing games we've played, this was the best one, I think. And we've played a couple at this point that were specifically Formula One. I don't know what the hell Formula One was so popular for. I guess being an American, that might be a thing. Like, Formula One's popular across the rest of the world, just like soccer is hella popular everywhere but America. I mean, it's popular here, but it's not the same as it is in other countries. So maybe that's it. Maybe Formula One is just awesome. And in America, we don't have an appreciation for it because we have NASCAR and we've got to be different. Who knows? So that's it, guys. Rob, Monkey, thanks for joining me and hanging out this evening. Thumbs down. And yeah, I mean, what are you going to do? Let's see. Wednesday night, we'll be back. We're into the next set of 5 games. We got First Samurai. Speaking of Super Off-Road, let's do that. I'll do Super Off-Road the Baja. So me and Joey, I remember, liked Super Off-Road a lot, but Super Off-Road the Baja looks more like a third-person racing game instead of the top-down that Super Off-Road was. We'll do that on Wednesday. Why not? Follow a racer with a racer. Maybe it'll be good. Probably. Well, maybe it'll be good. You never know. Like, we like the original Super Off-Road, so maybe we'll like this one. But that's it, y'all. Thanks a lot. Have a good night. See you in a couple days.